Hey, my viewers and subscribers, good afternoon. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Ali. If this is your first time here on my channel, I want to welcome you. Thank you for coming and viewing my channel, and those of you who have been my supporters, I want to also thank you for being so loyal to me, coming back, viewing my channel, giving me your likes, make your comments. All of that are valuable to me, and I want to thank you for having done so and ask you to continue to do so. I just want to briefly tell you about what's happening to my East Indian mango tree here. Especially on this side of the tree, it's kind of windy here this afternoon, very windy. I lost most of the blossoms or the blooms from this side of the tree. Everything just got burnt off, and I had to scrape them up, but these are remnants of the bloom that I had. Here they are. These are remnants of the bloom, and I had to scrape them up, throw them in the garbage. But one of the beautiful things is that I'm now seeing where the blooms fell off or got burned off, there are no blossoms. Look at this. Look at this. These are the areas right here where the blooms were and got burnt off. Look at this East Indian mango tree. This was last year crop. I don't think we are gonna get as good a result as last year. I think it would be a stretch to think that we are gonna have it. The bad weather, the cold burn off most of the blossom that we had, but again, as I said, we are blooming again. Some parts of the tree are blooming again and so forth. So we have to just wait and to see when they develop, to see how much we are going to have this year. But I don't think we are going to have close to that, the result that we had last year. Giving thanks though. Actually, I'm just looking back. I just like to look back and reminisce, so to speak. Just like you have some beautiful photographs and or pictures for that much, and you like to look back at them. Well, the mango tree is blossoming again. This is an East Indian mango tree, and it's blossoming. You can look around, and almost every limb on this tree has a blossom. Look at it. Look at it. Next week you will see it in all its bloom. Blossoming every bit of it. Almost every limb. Almost every limb on the tree is full. Even the lower limbs here. Look at them. Lower limbs. Just the same way. Everything blossom. This is my mango tree. I had to trim a whole bunch off from over this section, and you can see where I had to cut them off. It was too big. The tree was too big and cloudy, but a lot of blossoms all over the tree here. All over the tree. This is what, and you notice I have cut out the middle of it, and I have explained why I cut the middle out, so I can get good bearing on the inside, and so sunlight can come down through to the trunk. Yes. everything, all the limbs have blossoms on it. Giving thanks. These are still looking good. Still looking good along here. Even these not too bad. But right along here is where they burn off mostly. I don't know why. This side, they burn off. It's like fire catch them. But still expecting a good harvest anyway. So still giving thanks. The weather has changed back. We are still in cool, but at least we are getting sun at this time. I see I could have cried when I see how the mango blossom them burn off, man. Look at this. Nothing. I don't know what's going to happen on this side of the tree. You know, I was so much rejoicing, and look here, nothing. Burn right off. It's like fire was on the tree. Like fire was on the tree. Burn off. Luckily on this side it's not that bad. We are having some very cold time. When I say cold, relatively to Florida, here in South Florida, this morning it was 49 degrees, and now again, and it gone up now. I think it's maybe about could be about 60 degrees now, or 50. Let me check and see. I think they say it would be a high of 59 or 50, something like that. Let me check. Hey Siri, what's the temperature outside? Yeah, 60 degrees, but this side it's not that bad. They're still get our spirit up and things like that. Again, even if the mango tree were to hold on all these blossoms, man, it wouldn't be able to bear it up anyway. But it happens every year, and we get a good crop anyway. But more on that side, I'm worried about this side of the mango tree. Although some up there, they're still holding on. And when you know what happens when those bear up there, those limbs are going to come right down. So even if these were to hold on or bear something, those limbs would come way down to the ground. Once the mangoes get heavy, because East Indian are big mangoes, and they will come right down to the floor. But I might have to cry. You're gonna cry with me? Oh boy, that's how it goes. That's the weather that we have every year. But it's a big tree, and of course what I got over the years is come off just as it is here. This is my spice mango. This is my spice mango. This one, it bears so much. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna all hold though, because it's too many on the tree. And of course I can do with it, but I don't think it will hold so many. Look at spice mangoes. And this is on this side of the tree. It different from the other size on the other side of the tree. Let me take you over there and show you what's on the other side. These are larger mangoes. Look at these. You can see those larger ones there. Let me see if I can get it. No, I don't think I'm going to get a better view from that side. But if you look here, you will see those. Those are really bigger mangoes. In another couple of weeks they will be full size. These will probably come in April. In April, and we always have it on this side of the tree as well. All the time. This side produce mangoes at a faster rate, you know. These are the blooms that fell off. But the interesting thing is this: you should not give up. Don't give up. Because look, this is where all the blooms, look at some of them are still sitting there. But this is where all the blooms, all the blossoms fell off. Right at this point, right here. It came off right there. And look what's sitting beside it. Look, all the blooms have started up again. See, even where there are still the stalks from the blossoms are still there, and I'm getting new blossoms. Look at it. Okay, let me take you now over to the part where it wasn't as seriously burnt off. And look at the size East Indian mangoes I have on it there now. These are small but promising. See them there? Not gonna be 100 as I used to have it, but very promising on this side that I'll get some East Indian from this side. But the good thing about it is that I'm getting new blooms, new blossoms coming right up. Here they are. These are from the parts that burned off. See that this part here that burnt off? Those things burnt off. And right there, they burn off. And new blossoms coming up all around the tree. So never give up. We're still expecting to get mangoes, because these were where the blossoms were. The earlier ones were and fell off, burnt right off, and then here comes another couple of weeks, a few weeks. Then, because remember we have all the cold time. It was in January, heading into early February. And here we are, blossoms all over. I think all this side of the tree here was so much burnt off. This side more than anywhere else was burnt off. And I'm seeing the possibility, like right here, look here, right there, the possibility of blossoms coming up. These might be a little later, but I'm giving thanks. I'm seeing new blooms. I'm seeing new blooms. And what more can I ask for? More than I'm seeing the blessing. So guys, remember to give me your likes. As you come on to watch this video, I'm going to ask you to give me that some likes. That thumbs up button, just hit that thumb up button, and make some comments, share. And this is, if this is the first time coming onto my channel, I'm going to ask you to subscribe and share it, and of course, as I said, leave a comment. It helps me very much with the algorithm when you give me that like button, when you hit that like button. And of course too, if you want to be able to get my new videos, I always appreciate you coming back, and for those of you who always come back and support me, I want to tell you how much I appreciate it. Very much appreciate it. We are young and upcoming YouTubers, and I'm on my way to my first 5,000 subscribers, and I will get there. I was hoping I would be closer at this point, especially getting on to the end of February, but I'm not going to be there. I'm being realistic. I'm not going to get there, but with your help you can get me closer. So I'm going to ask you then, guys, just to continue. Give me your support. Give me your support. I do not take it for granted. I do not take it for granted, and I know some of you are not going to be able to partake with any of the mangoes here, but you know, give me your support. And nevertheless, my neighbors and my friends and my church members do get mango. As I mentioned, I bought this tree about 15 years ago, and it was in a 32 gallon container, and it was very much down there, and then it started blossom and growing, and I never knew it would get to this size. But look at the size of the tree, because even one of the reasons I put it at the front of the house was because I never knew it would have gotten that big. So from every year I have to be cutting it. If you notice here, I cut it off and they spring back, and I have to break them off again. And I cut the middle out. You would see where the branches were cut and all of that. So I have to keep doing that. And the last time I trimmed it too, it was hanging over to the house here. Last time it was hanging over the house here. So most of what you see there were very big limbs hanging over. So I had to cut back on it, because again, I do not like to have it hanging over the house, or even any at all break off and damage my roof. So this is it, East Indian mango tree, the Rolls Royce of mangoes. Alright guys, so again, until I drop a new video, it's Ali. Bye for now. Have survived. You can see them, those that have survived on this side. But good to know that it's blossoming again. All this side that I was crying about, here comes. And as I am going to church here now, getting ready to move off to church, the Lord taketh, the Lord giveth. So all I have to do is just trust in Him. Trust in Him, and He will direct our path. Yes, new blossoms coming out. Here, new blossoms all over the tree. So still have hope of getting some East Indian mangoes this year. Still have some hope. Not going to be in abundance as it would appear right now, but yes. And in passing, look at my hollyhock. This is my hollyhock flowers here sitting there for a long time. I think it's a perennial. Sitting there for a long time. I was even thinking of taking it up. I didn't have an idea how long it takes for it to flower. And because I sown these seeds maybe a year now. And look at it. They are now getting ready to flower on this one as well. But back to my mango tree. Thanks. I just wake up all the blossoms yesterday. These were the blossoms that fell off. These are all the blossoms that fell off. And right where they fell off, we have blossoms coming up. So that's a good thing.